Hey, Sean. Hey, Scooter. Hey, Chewy. It's good to see you. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Jules. Dipsy. Just for you to be quiet, honey. Okay. So, I ate lunch. I watched Carnival Row. Watched a little Orlando Bloom. I took the nap like I said I was. I did my infusion. Hey, everybody. I'm going to not look at your comments for a minute. I was made aware that Churchy said that she and I talked and that we're totally good, that everything's peachy. But that's kind of difficult when I've been asleep all afternoon. I'm a very forgiving person if you apologize for the reason that you need to apologize for. But don't go lying and saying that we talked when we haven't. Yeah, I guess I just talked in my sleep. I also answered the phone in my sleep, I guess. So, no, I'm not listening to anything. I'm not listening to her. I was just made aware. So, so far, I have not received an apology for the reason that I was upset. I did receive a rambling voice message giving these excuses why she couldn't come into my scope because she spent 78 minutes on the phone with her bank, and that she had to do something else, and she was sorry that she couldn't make it in my room, that she didn't know that I was scoping. Well, that she obviously hasn't watched my scope, because that's not why I was upset. And if she hasn't watched my scope yet, unless she watched it under a different account, so she has no idea why I was upset. And it bothers me that she's trying to smooth it over when she won't even listen to what I had to say, and she's telling y'all that we're fine. We're not fine. She can put, right as I ended or before I fell asleep and turned my Periscope off, I saw that she put that she loved me in her title, but like I said, I think someone just told her that I scoped and that I was upset, and she just put that in there. And so I just wanted to clear it up. I know it may seem petty, but I'm a very forgiving person if you ask or apologize for the actual reason that you hurt my feelings or did me wrong. And so, anyway.
No, we cannot.
I don't know anything about what is
I had steak and
going on
potatoes for dinner.
her other than that. That was all that I was told. I do know that she did get another room. I don't know if it was paid for by someone or by her. I don't know anything. I just know that I didn't talk to her. Yes, her conduct was extremely unbecoming. I'm feeling better after my nap. My headache's gone. And that my fluids helped. I think that was part of why I was feeling bad and just needed some more fluids. So I do sound a bit better. I have to try to get, I don't want sympathy. I'm just putting the truth out there. That Churchy really wants to smooth things over with me. She needs to listen to my scope, and she needs to apologize for the real reason that she needs to apologize for. Until then, I'm just going to keep calling her out for her BS. So, and I've taken care of myself all afternoon. And before I went live, I forgot to tell y'all that I said a prayer and I gave it all to God. And, it's not my responsibility anymore. Yeah, Matt's in the kitchen. We're having grilled cheese sandwiches and soup tonight. So, anyway, but thank y'all for your support and worrying about me. But I'm okay. And anyway, until she gets it, yes, sir, Mr. Billington, my famous recipe. Till she gets it, I'm just gonna keep calling her out on her mess. And so y'all all have a good night. Hopefully she will at least listen to the salt comments. And then a nurse messaged me and said that she was saying that she was taking care of her edema with putting ice on it. That's not how you get edema to go down. Yes, that's me slapping my head. Warm, moist heat. She needs to soak in a bathtub of warm water, not hot water, warm, tepid, warm bath water. No ice. Yes, warm, moist heat. She doesn't have it, as far as I know, she doesn't have a prescription for Lasix, and I'm not about to get her a diuretic from from like CVS or somewhere, because she needs a doctor to write her for what she needs, because the problem might not be just her salt intake. She might have something else going on that's not been diagnosed yet. So that's why I was so concerned today. That's why you could hear in my voice that there was so much concern, because there's the salt issue, and then there's a possibility that there's something more to it wrong, and I'm worried about her. And even though I'm not happy with her right now, I still am worried about her. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. She needs to see a doctor. She needs to have her edema looked at. She needs to have somebody listen to her lungs. Heart issues can cause edema. And if she's still got this cough that's non-productive and her edema is not going down, just like, yes, Jenny, just like I said, you can take a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And it is very frustrating, Georgie. So we are not okay. She has not apologized to me for what she needs to. She knows what she needs. If she would listen to my scope, she would know what she needs to apologize for. And I can't make her do anything, but she's told me in private that I apologized once for trying to, being pretty tough on her about going to an urgent care, and I told her that she was an adult and that was not my place, and that I was sorry and I wouldn't do that again. She said, "No, don't be sorry.
Can't make
I
it
need
bite.
somebody like you to tell me when about things that I need to go to the doctor about when it's important." Well, I did today, and she totally ignored everything. So, that's all I got to say. Does anybody have any questions? I agree, Carrie. I saw Uncle Rich's scope, and that was so sweet of him to do that. I meant to message him as soon as I got up, but Matt was home. So I've got to message him and thank him for backing me up. I guess it's got to be her idea, but I don't want her to suddenly, have eaten too much salt or her heart get worse and she has so much fluid in her lungs that she's having, a really hard time breathing and she has to call the ambulance. That is my worst fear.
The ambulance. Ambulance.
So I don't know. I just pray that it doesn't get that far. Exactly, Jackie.
This was earlier today.
And it would explain. Sure, Trisha. It's the same as on here, on Periscope. I have had pneumonia where I was breathing fine. I had no symptoms of pneumonia. And all of a sudden, I couldn't breathe. And that was the most horrible experience of my entire life, to not be able to breathe. I can't think of anything worse than not being able to breathe other than burning, like being in a fire. I can't imagine anything else worse. So, I hope it doesn't come to that. I hope she'll listen, or that maybe she'll start to go the other way. I just pray that it will go the other way.
Abraham.
But like I said, the main point was that we have not spoken. She did leave a voicemail that was just basically just deflecting, saying that she was doing all this stuff and she was sorry she couldn't come into my scope. That was it. She just apologized that she couldn't come into my scope. That is not why I'm upset. If you're going to apologize for the reason that you need to. And I'm a very forgiving person. If she would apologize, I would accept it. So, anyway, I'm just staying out of there. Gonna keep doing my thing. My husband, I know he's got to work some tomorrow, but it's not gonna be all day like today, and I want to be able to spend time with him. So, anyway, y'all have a lovely night. We're still inside the 24-hour windows of that weird full moon last night, so things could get a little cuckoo on here. So if y'all haven't eaten, you might want to charge up your devices and get ready, because things could get crazy.
Smokes a ham.
So as far as everything else, good night to everyone in here. And